Every person that hit that white lady and hurt her like that, y'all need to get a life sentence, and that's cut and dry. I don't care who started the fight. You don't beat these people like this. And you hit that white man and you beat him and you kicked him and you run around jumping folk. That's all y'all do, is you sit around and you jump people. And again, I don't care who started. The fact of the matter is, you don't have to keep going to that extent. So if you guys go to prison for your rest of your life, don't be crying. Just get your little honey buns together and get your little soup together. And don't start crying, talking about, I wish I wouldn't have did this. I wish I wouldn't have did it. You should.
Oh, man.
I don't care who.
Hey, man. Hey, man. Hey, man. Listen. Black men love to coon for white women, dog. That's all what this is. Some coon. You beat that white woman. So we all know about the viral brawl. We're not going to get into the particulars of it. One of the people that got caught, their mother talked about it, and she said it was premeditated, and that's what she said. I'm not gonna go back and forth with someone's mama. I'm just not gonna do that. But I will say this, right? It's at a big event. It's a lot of alcohol there. From my understanding, these were young people. Young people and alcohol don't go together. I don't care where you're at. I don't care what nationality you are. Young people and alcohol don't go together, and there should have been more police there. That's just how I see it. As far as them getting jumped, as a job, as a man, if you have a woman, is to protect her. They didn't protect her. That's the man's fault. I'm sorry, but I want to let this coon speak on this because I got a question to ask after he speaks.
The brawl is out of control. I saw it going around the internet over the weekend, and obviously I'm still on vacation, trying to be, and so I didn't want to comment on it today, which is Monday, a working day for me. And so I just had to throw it out there, man. Can I say the quiet thing out loud? Can I say the quiet thing out loud? Why do we not see the reverse of these incidents? Somebody may argue, well, I don't know, 50, 60 years ago, 70 years ago, maybe there was a reverse. But in my entire lifetime, I have not seen the reverse of this type of behavior. It's not one time have I seen white people beat up black people like this. I mean, I get it, bro. I haven't seen the full video, and I'm not going to say who started it, but what I can see is who was way more aggressive and who would probably go to jail for the way they acted.
At this time, we have.
So my question is, do you think if it was a group of white people attacking a small group of black people, that it would get national media coverage? Because that's the argument the white people are complaining about. There's no national media coverage. No one cares that these white people, no, these Russians got jumped. Do you think that the media would actually, the national media would pick it up and it would be a big deal if it was two black guys or a black family getting jumped by white people? Because I don't know. From my understanding, I don't know lots of people that watch the news anymore, outside of like elections or maybe some with the Diddy case or something like that. But if it's not like a celebrity or like something big in that manner, I mean, I don't know if they're going to pick it up because their ratings suck. Like most people I know, they use social media to get their news. They don't use these big national news sites anymore. But that's the question I want to ask. Do you think it would get more attention if it was black people getting jumped by white people? So my things, I don't know. We're gonna let this lady talk though.
Victims and suspects identified, and we have charged 5 people in this offense.
Okay.
I'm not going to release that information to you.
You already got it.
I will say, if individuals were down there and participated in this event, it would be in their best interest to come turn themselves in at one of our.
Now, that's not going to happen.
Police districts.
It's not going to happen.
We have 5 we have charged.
Right.
And anticipate more.
Okay.
Let me be clear. Anyone who put their hands on another individual during this incident in an attempt to cause harm will face consequences.
Really?
I don't care which side of the incident or the fight they were on. If they place their hands on somebody in an attempt to cause harm, that is unacceptable. This is still an open investigation, and all potential charges are being investigated for everyone involved. All investigative tools and techniques are on the table, including, were some of these individuals overserved at some local establishments? It is clear to us that
what is that gonna? So if they were drunk, I mean, you going to charge people that gave them alcohol?
alcohol played a part, a significant part in this incident.
I agree, but like, how are you going to hold the people? Yeah, I don't understand that part.
I want to thank every citizen who has come forward and provided us with information. Some of those tips have led to the charges being signed.
People are snitching. These days, people are snitching.
However, for us to have 100 or so people down there involved in and or watching this event, recording with their cell phones, and for us to get only one phone call of this incident is unacceptable.
So that's the next question I have, right? Next question. Growing up, whenever there was a fight or a brawl, we all run to the fight or brawl, watch it, talk shit, place bets, whatever, right? And then when the authorities came, where it'd be a teacher, principal, we all scatter like roaches. Typically, no one told anybody of authority about the fight. Maybe some, maybe a snitch, right? But most of us didn't do that. I want to know, is that a California thing or is that a black person thing? That's the question I have. Is it us actually like watching the fight, enjoying the fight or the brawl, and not saying anything to anybody? Is that normal or is that just a California thing? That's the question I have. There's a little taste of what's going on.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4. We've got millions of free child place holidays available, with 22 kilograms of baggage included. Book now with Jet2 holiday.
I don't know. I just think it's normal for us to not really talk to the police about it, unless this happens right here.
In the downtown Cincinnati beatdown, prosecutors are now saying that it wasn't random, it actually was a coordinated attack. Montanez Merriweather, the man on the left, allegedly was the one who started.
So these people right here, I'm gonna be honest with you. I really believe these people are going to give up the rest of the people. I feel snitching going to happen. I feel like someone's going to snitch. I feel like they're going to snitch, man.
On the left, allegedly was the one who started it all. Prosecutors say he whispered something into the guy on the right, Jermaine Matthews, right before throwing the first punch. In the middle is another woman who was also arrested. All 3 of them have been charged now. According to police, Merriweather ambushed the victim from behind. Matthews then helped chase him down and kept attacking him, even after the victim tried to escape. They're calling it a premeditated attack. Merriweather's bond is set at $500,000. Vernon's is at $200K. Matthews, who claims he was trying to de-escalate, is out on a $100,000 bond. But this video shows a very different story. Prosecutors.
Yeah, I mean, we're not buying you. We know you didn't de-escalate, bro. We know you didn't. We know you didn't de-escalate. We know that. That's not how we get down. And so now, like, an important part, right, is what this officer going to say. And I believe what this officer is saying is 100% true. So let's listen to let her.
Another topic I want to cover real quick. Social media and journalism and the role it plays in this incident. And yes, guys, that's you. That is you. Social media, the post that we've seen, does not depict the entire incident. That is one version of what occurred.
And so I believe her, and I think that's actually right. It is one version of what happened. We all know like a picture tells one version, a recording tells one version. So I agree with her. You know, we just had an incident where a dude got pulled over because it was so-called raining, right? And from the video we first got, it just looked like he was getting picked on, but then we watched the whole video, it's like he was kind of being, you know, irritating to the racist cops, and so then they whooped his butt because they're racist cops. But he shouldn't be messing with racist cops. But anyway, so I agree with her, but we're gonna move on. I agree with
At times, social media and mainstream media and their commentaries are misrepresentation of the circumstances surrounding any given event. What that does, that causes us some difficulties in thoroughly investigating the activity. And
I don't understand that last part. Why would it, if you know this, if you know that people are really, so what she's saying is this, right? We're gonna get down to it, is that people see a clip, they make comments on it, they do their own research, and then they come up with their own conclusions on it. And so what the cops are saying is altering the evidence. And so what we're really getting is not really a truth. It's a version of a truth, but it has some opinions and some non-factual things in it, which is 100% true, because anyone could take a clip, draw their own conclusions, make a whole bunch of assumptions and say, oh, this is what happened. We don't know. Like from what I heard, you know, the white dude or the Russian slapped the guy, then they went back and forth, right? But we all know as black people, no one just slaps you, bro. Like this is, you know what I'm saying? So I don't feel bad about the situation. I think what happens, they went back and forth with words. Maybe the white dude got frustrated and then he slapped him and then it became a brawl. That's what I think happened, because no one just slaps you for no reason. I don't care what, I don't care. This doesn't make any sense. But I want the this next person is running for mayor. And so we're going to hear what he has to say about it.
And as soon as you saw this video, to the violence on the streets of the city that you want to lead.
Yeah, well, there's two ways you can look at that. The entire nation saw these images, and obviously there is shock, there's disbelief, there's horror in the reactions of it. But then I'm looking at it from somebody that lives 6 blocks away from the incident. And the reality of it is that for the people that live in the downtown area, these images aren't just shocking, but they're also a reminder of what we've had to go through with rising crime throughout the entire summer.
Do you think this was race-related, Corey, or does it speak to a larger problem in Cincinnati?
And so that's my next question. Do y'all think it was race-related? I'm going to be honest with you. I just think it's alcohol and people being stupid. They happen to be black and one happened to be Russian. That's why it's alcohol and people being stupid, but that's just what I think about it.
Like you mentioned, a lack of policing.
Well, I've been telling people that we are not here to take sides of the fight or the violence. We're here to combat the violence. No matter what, no matter how this fight was started and no matter the motives, we should not be seeing violence like what we're seeing on these streets in a major city in America. And so we have to fight it from the root issues. Now, the motivations behind it, I'll tell you this, everybody wants to divide. Everybody wants to say that it's one side or the other. We have to look at the root issue of this, and that's mismanagement. We have this saying that's trickle down incompetence. This incompetence is coming from the top down and we have to fix it.
So I 100% agree with the last part. I think it's when you defund the police and you take away the authority from the people that are supposed to keep things under control, what happens? You know, I'm gonna leave y'all with I'm gonna leave you with this. I know it's not gonna drive you any sympathy because we don't care, but I thought this was funny. Oh man. Listen, man. When you are out at big events, bro, this is just natural understanding. And it's alcohol involved. your focus should be getting home, getting safe, and not starting arguments with random people because you can get jumped. CJ, content connoisseur. I'm out.